Christine Josephine Cavanaugh, née Sandberg, August 16, 1963 – December 22, 2014, was an American actress who had a distinctive speaking style and provided the voice for a large range of cartoon characters. She was the original voice of Chucky Finster in Nickelodeon's Rugrats and the voices of Gus Allen Mallard in Disney's Darkwing Duck, Bunny Rabbit from ABC's Sonic the Hedgehog animated series, Oblina in All Real Monsters, and the titular characters of Babe and Cartoon Network's Dexter's Laboratory, respectively. Cavanaugh retired from voice acting and public life in general in 2001, although some media with her contributions continued to be released until 2003. She died at age 51 on December 22, 2014, at her home in Cedar City, Utah. Early life. Christine Josephine Sandberg was born in Layton, Utah on August 16, 1963 to Waldo Eugene Sandberg and Retta Sandberg née Mason. Cavanaugh was a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. She graduated from Layton High School in 1981. Career. In 1991, Cavanaugh voiced Gus Allen Mallard, the titular character's adoptive daughter on Disney's Darkwing Duck, as well as Chucky Finster on Nickelodeon's Rugrats, and later in 1994 Oblina on All Real Monsters. Cavanaugh could also be heard on The Critic as the voice of Marty J. Sherman's son. Her voice credits also include the animated series Sonic the Hedgehog, 101 Dalmatians, the series Hercules, the animated series The Powerpuff Girls, The Wild Thornberrys, and Recess, as well as the voice of Birdie in The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald. In the early 1990s, Cavanaugh also served as an announcer for the Disney Channel for Coming Up Next, Bumpers. In 1995, Cavanaugh lent her voice to the live-action film Babe in the starring role of the titular character. She was offered to reprise her role for the sequel, Babe Pig in the City, but decided against it when contract negotiations fell through, so the role was instead played by her Rugrats co-star Elizabeth Daily. Also in 1995, Cavanaugh started doing the voice of the eponymous character of Dexter's Laboratory, which began as a short under Cartoon Network's What a Cartoon Show and later became the first short to be adapted into its own series for Cartoon Network. She later won an Annie Award in 2000 for her voice performance as Dexter in the hour-long TV special Dexter's Laboratory Ego Trip. Cavanaugh also guest starred on several TV shows including Salute Your Shorts, Cheers, Empty Nest, Wings, The X-Files, Everybody Loves Raymond, and had supporting roles in the feature films Soulmates and Jerry Maguire. Cavanaugh retired from voice acting in 2001 to spend more time with family, although some TV episodes and films with her recordings continued to be released until 2003. After her retirement, she was replaced by Candy Milo as the voice of Dexter and by Nancy Cartwright, her co-star in The Critic, as the voice of Chucky and Rugrats. Death. On December 22, 2014, Cavanaugh died at her home in Cedar City, Utah, at the age of 51. She was cremated and her ashes were scattered into the Great Salt Lake. Legacy. Cavanaugh's legacy was acknowledged by Jen D. Tartakovsky, the creator of Dexter's Laboratory. Tartakovsky cited Cavanaugh's death as a factor in his refusal to create a reboot series. Let's distinguish between Frank Welker and Frank Gallego. Frank Welker, voice actor. Frank Welker is a highly prolific and well-known American voice actor and singer. He is particularly famous for his impressive range of animal and creature sounds, as well as vocal effects for various characters. Key roles include Fred Jones and Scooby-Doo, since 2002 in the Scooby-Doo franchise, Megatron and Soundwave in Transformers, Curious George in the 2006 film and subsequent TV series, and Garfield in The Garfield Show. He is the only voice actor who has been part of the Scooby-Doo franchise since its beginning in 1969. He has also provided voices for a wide array of Disney characters, including Abu and the Cave of Wonders and Aladdin. Frank Gallego, hardware engineer. Frank Gallego is associated with hardware engineering in the visual effects and animation industries. He has worked as a digital operations hardware engineer for DreamWorks Animation. His credits include working on films like Turbo, The Croods, and Megamind. He has also worked on visual effects for various films and TV series, including The Matrix. In The Road to El Dorado 2000, he is credited as a hardware engineer/production supporter. In summary, While both Franks have worked in areas related to film and entertainment, Frank Welker is known for his extensive voice acting career, particularly his animal and creature sounds, and Frank Gallego is recognized for his contributions in visual effects and animation hardware engineering. Kevin Michael Richardson replaced Harry Shearer as the voice of Dr. Julius Hibbert on The Simpsons. This recasting was part of a broader change in the show's casting policy, which stated that white actors would no longer be voicing black characters. Shearer had voiced Dr. Hibbert since the character's debut in 1990. Richardson's first episode as Dr. Hibbert was Wad Goals. Rick Logan, born May 25, 1966, was an English actor, voice actor and singer who has worked on various Disney films and television shows such as A Goofy Movie, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, The Jungle Book 2, The Lion King, Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, etc. Yes, voice actor Billy West voiced the title character, Doug Funny, in the animated series Doug, as well as Roger Klotz, Doug's best friend, according to Backstage. He also voiced Stimson J. Cat in The Ren and Stimpy Show and Philip J. Fry in Futurama, according to Backstage.